semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Texas Longhorns offense comes on the field to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Lagway. The short completion to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Important second down play coming up.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. Red second down and goal now for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on.
He'll take a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, it's a handoff. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Completion makes it second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes the catch downfield. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early. Third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Longhorns. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Contact as he let the ball go.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming.
Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
To the air. It's St. Clair. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession
Comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
The thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 and 21.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught out of the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Grab behind the line, it's Baxter. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more in that game.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made in space. Look out. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the right. What a catch! Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal leader will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. First down and 10 now. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. fakes to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they come roaring back now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime
continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And it's caught. With juke to get free. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him, and just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
21. Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass, finds the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The sure hands. It's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Looking to throw it again. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down. You've got good field position.